Hi, boys and girls. We're in Mrs. Becker's kitchen again, which means we're going to do a little science today again. Can you believe it? Two science lessons in 1 week. Well, yesterday we were talking about this color. What color is this? I know that's black. And what's the other color that we've been talking about? I know we've been talking about white. So I thought it would be fun today to do another experiment with paint because paint's kind of fun to work with, isn't it? And we're going to find out what happens when we add white to a paint and what happens when we add black to a paint. Okay? So I thought I'd start with the color red, and I'm going to put some red dots on this plate. So I'm going to do 3 dots, okay? 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to add some white to one of the dots. And what do you think is going to happen to the paint? Let's find out. And that's what scientists do. They make guesses and then they do the experiment and they find out if they were right or if they were wrong. And it doesn't matter if they're wrong because that's what they want to find out. That's why they do the experiment. And if they're wrong, they just change their ideas and they start over. And it's okay. All right, so, I'm mixing the paint. What happened? What happened when I put the white in the red? Look, it's pink. Now, is pink lighter or darker than the red? We say it's lighter. All right. Now, I'm going to put some black in this red dot. Okay, watch me put just a little bit of black. This is kind of tricky. Okay, I just put a little bit in there. Now I'm going to take another paintbrush and I'm going to mix it. What is happening? Hold it down a little bit. What's happening to my red? Let me really mix it together. It's kind of tricky. Oh my goodness, what happened? So, did this red become lighter or darker with the black in it? I know, if you look at it closely, this is light, this is the regular red color, and then this is a darker red. All right. All right, should we try a different color and see what happens? Oh, I think I heard some people say they wanted to try the color blue. So my blue is very runny, so let me shake it up a little bit. All right, let's try the same thing. Let's have 3 dots of blue here. All right, I'm going to start with the white. What do you think will happen to the blue when I put the white in? Let's find out. All right, and I really have to get my brushes clean here, so I'm going to use my sink, all right? Let me use my sink. So I'm out of the camera for a little bit here. And I want them nice and clean. There we go. All right, are you ready to see what happens? Oh, it's already started. All right. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Can you see? Oh, it's a beautiful pale blue. So, is that darker or lighter than the other blue? It's lighter, isn't it? Oh my goodness. And now I'm going to do the black. But again, I have to make sure my paintbrush is ready to go. All right, so when I put the black on the blue, what do you think is going to happen? Is it going to get lighter or darker? Let's find out. I'll show you that I put it in here just a second. All right, so can you see I put a little blob of black in there. I better stir it around to see what happens. And it does require a lot of stirring. Oh, this one actually worked really fast. What happened to my blue? Now, it might be hard for you to tell this, especially when I don't hold it in front of the camera, but this blue is a little bit darker than the other blue. Oh my goodness, when I put black in both the red and the blue, they became darker, and when I put the white in, they became lighter. Let me see if I can move my camera so you can see all of this a little bit better. All right. If I come down closer, do you see the light red, the regular red, and the darker red? and the light blue, the regular blue, and the darker blue. Goodness. All right, should we try another color? So I have purple and yellow and green and orange left. Which color do you think we should try? I heard some people say purple. I knew it. All right, so let's do 3 blobs of purple, okay? How do you like that word? All right, and let's see if we should add the white first. Let's try the white. Okay, and remember, I have to get the paintbrush all washed off, so give me a second to do that. All right, what do you think is going to happen when I mix the white and the purple? Let's find out. Oh my goodness. Is this color lighter or darker than the other purple, the regular purple? It's lighter. What a pretty color. All right, now I'm going to do the black. But let me get that paintbrush ready. I want to make sure we can do this. Okay, now I have to get the black in here. Let me shake that up a little bit. Put a little black in. There. All right, maybe you can see my blob of black. I'm going to mix it with my purple. See what happens. It takes a lot of mixing. And you know what? I'm going to put a little bit more black. I'm not sure I got very much in there. Oh, now I probably have too much, but you know, that's the way it works sometimes. All right. Oh my goodness. Can you see what happened? The purple is a darker purple. All right. Let's do one more color. One more. Should we try yellow? Just for fun. We haven't done yellow yet. So we'll do the same thing. We'll have 3 drops so we can see the differences. 1, 2. You can help me count. 2. I'll do the third one over here. 3. All right. And should we start with the white again? I think we should. And that means the paintbrush has to be very, very clean. Okay. So, white first. Let's put some white in. There we go. All right, what do you think is going to happen when I mix the white and the yellow? Oh, look at that. Is that the same, or is it lighter or darker than the other yellow? It's lighter, and I know it's kind of hard to see. And then we have to do, you know what? The black. Just a second. Think about it. What do you think is going to happen? What's happened with all the others? Do you think it's going to be the same when we do it with the yellow? Let's find out. All right, I have to get the black. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shake this black up a little bit more. There. Okay. Isn't it fun working with paint? Oh, now it doesn't want to come out at all. That's no fair. Just a second. Let me find my paper towel. Okay, let's see if that helps. Wow, but black decided not to come out. You know what? I have another black. Just a second. Just one drop. I have to be careful because this comes out really fast. Just go down there. There. Okay. Now, what do you think's going to happen? Who knows? Oh my goodness. I'm going to put a little more yellow in there. I think I had a little bit of purple on my brush. And it makes it look a little different then. I kind of messed up that part of the experiment, but it did get darker. And it would actually look yellow if I didn't have some black left over on my brush. Okay, let me use my camera. All right, let's see if we can get this going here. We'll do the yellow first. It's light, and then there's the regular yellow. And this would be a darker yellow if Mrs. Becker's brush didn't have some other colors in it. And then look at this beautiful lighter purple, regular purple, and there's a darker purple there. So when we add white to our colors, they get lighter. And when we add black, they get darker. So remember last week when we looked at colors? Here's the regular red. That means to get this lighter red, they put white in it. And what did they do to get the darker red? They put black. Oh my goodness. What about, here's our orange. Here's the regular orange. To get the lighter orange, you can add white. To get the darker orange, you add black. Oh my goodness. Here's yellow. All right. There's our regular yellow. What was added here? White. What about to get the darker yellow? Black. All right. Here's green. There's regular green. What was added here? White. What about here? Black. Good job. There's our blue. There's the regular blue. What was added here? To get the lighter color? White. To get the darker color? Black. How about our purple? There's the regular purple. What was added to this one? White. To get the lighter purple, and to get the darker purple? Black. And I even have brown. There's the regular brown. What makes it lighter? White. What makes it darker? Black. And you know what? We didn't have time to do all of those, but you could do those, right? You could do those if you have some paint at home. And then I thought before we were finished, we should mix some white and some black and see what happens. Does anybody know what color white and black make? Well, you can't even see this because that's white. And then I'm going to get some black. Mix them together. Oops. All right. And I'm going to take a different paintbrush so that we don't get anything messed up. And I'm going to mix them together. Mix, mix, mix. It takes a little mixing here. All right. I'm still mixing. Oh, what color is this? Let me get my camera down here so you can see. What color is this? Can you tell? This is a gray. You know what? If I wanted to make it lighter, what color should I put in it? I could put some white, couldn't I? Whoops. I think I went a little overboard there. Here, watch me as I mix this. That was a lot. That's okay. I have a lot of white paint. No problem. Look, it's lighter still. All right. Should I paint a little bit with my gray? That's kind of fun too. So if you don't have gray paint, all you have to do is mix your white and your black together and you can get gray. All right. Do you see that there? You can still see my darker gray out here. Here's my lighter gray when I put more white in. All right, boys and girls. Isn't that fun, mixing paint to see what colors we come up with? But we want to remember that if we want to lighten a color, we put white in. And if we want to darken the color, we put black. All right, you can experiment at home. And just like we said yesterday, you can put all kinds of colors together to see what happens. All right, bye-bye. I'll talk to you later.